Trey,
Yes.
age for TikTok purposes,
I'm
beliefs
28.
if you have any.
29. I'm 29, and I believe in God.
Okay, what is the name of the God you serve?
God,
How does God exist in reality?
by faith, you believe in Him, He will reveal Himself to you, and His word is alive in the Bible. It's not just a book.
So, has this God always existed or was he written into existence?
Always existed.
Okay, how did he exist without him being written into existence?
You see all around you.
How is he all around?
Creation. He created this. He created Earth. He created you. He created me. That's why science can't prove that God does not exist. That's why when you look into even biochemistry, when you look into evolution, they said how the unliving dead cells, right? They had to, in order for the unliving dead cells had to become alive cells, they had to have a repetition of repeated cells, repeating after each other. But the problem is, cells, the molecules can repeat after each other. Like they're not something that you can reciprocate. So it has to have a start, and science don't know what that start is. Um,
Okay, so what proof do you have that God created anything?
Again, um, the Earth. Okay, so you look at the universe as well too. Science can't tell you how we got here at all. No human have an answer unless when they go to God and you have an encounter with God. The galaxy, the universe is always expanding. It's still expanding as we say right now. So that means that it has to have a start. And because it has to have a start, somebody or something had to create it. Um, so yeah, and then also that we have archaeological facts about God, about Jesus Christ being here as well. One of them was like in Jerusalem, right, with the field of fig trees as well too. There's just so many, even the documents, the Roman documents as well too, like the Council of Nicaea, with them murdering the disciples or with following Christ. Literally right after Jesus had ascended back up to heaven. You have the I forgot what it's called, but like the I forgot what it's called, but like it's what the horses the warriors used to ride on. The horses would uh, you
You
know
talking about chariots?
yes, chariots under the in the Red Sea as well too.
Well,
From
that's a
Okay,
lie.
so but you're naming a lot of stuff, Trey, and I see you quickly diverted away from God and went straight to a whole bunch of stuff about Jesus. So
well, Jesus is
again,
God, so
okay, so again, where is the proof? Because all I'm hearing is you're naming a lot of stuff that is written by man, but if it wasn't written by man, where's the proof that it has always been here and
sure,
existed without
sure,
it being written into existence?
sure.
Because everything that you named came from a man.
It didn't. That's actually it did not. So, you can read Second Peter chapter 1 verse 20 through 22.
So, so how did Jesus come about? You just said the Council of Nicaea because that's how they formulated the Jesus.
That's
So
not how
that
they
was
did.
written
No,
in by men.
no, no. This no, definitely not. So
They definitely did do
Where
that. They're the ones who
no,
is
they did
the
not. And I
saw.
have
proof?
proof. I have sources right here. I can actually read it to you guys. I have
Okay,
sources. I
so
did my
are
research.
these because you said something, Trey? You said that the reason why scientists or nobody can prove it is because they have to go to God and He's going to get them the answer. So
Okay,
is this
God.
God?
Well,
So who is this God? And is the answer is going to be Him saying, "Read the Bible"? That's how you know,
the only
because
way you
then this is
know.
another man-made document.
No, it's not. And yeah, to be honest with you, it's not. God is so powerful that He actually wants you to know who He is. And since He created man, He knew that He would have man write, have the Holy Spirit being through man to write in things that matter. And that's how we connect to God. So God is that awesome to where we can go um, and know who He is. I mean, God
But
created us.
that's not true. That's not true, Trey. Your Bible even shows that this is a God that loves confusion. Matter of fact, this is a God that wanted his name to be forgotten to his chosen people. This is a God that don't have a problem with it being so many different religions. He's not trying to be known. He's
No,
not
so
even
that's the
showing
thing.
up. So
Okay,
I'm asking you today,
yeah.
where is the proof that he
Okay,
actually
so
exists
here's the
without you
thing.
using sources that come from man-made
Okay,
documents?
so it's not man-made documents, and I would like for you to allow me to answer and not gaslight me, please. Thank you very much.
Okay, give
Because
me the
I
proof of
actually
God. Give me your sources of this
can I
God.
speak? Can I speak, please? Thank you
Yeah,
very
give me
much.
the sources of this God.
Of course. Okay. So number one, we have the Bible, and the reason why I'm saying the Bible number one is because
It's a
that's how we're
man-made
going to
book.
find
She
God.
asked you for non-net.
Okay,
She
so let
asked
me
you
ask
for
you guys a question.
non-man book.
Hold on. Let me ask you guys a question. Who created the Bible?
Man,
And
What's his name?
men,
it's a lot
What's his
of
name?
them.
What are their
men,
names? I'm gonna take their
men's,
name.
many
See,
anonymous
you see what
A
I
men.
mean?
lot of
Anonymous
anonymous
men's
See
is
what I
what
authors.
she's
mean? Come
Yes,
saying.
on,
a
come
lot of
on,
them.
come on. Y'all got to do better than that. That's a terrible
No,
answer.
nobody has to do
You
better
can
than
do better
anything
than. Come
because
on.
your Bible have a lot of people that they have names in this
Okay,
Bible,
so
but
let's
then
do it
when you
like this.
ask who was the author that wrote that book, they don't know.
So here's the thing. So I'm sorry that you guys are trying to make up an answer, but let's go ahead and give you the real answer. Over 1,400 years, three different languages, over 40 authors, which were holy men that God was using, right? God was using these
So who
people.
are
Okay,
these
hold on, let me
40
finish.
authors
Let me
that was
finish.
holy
Let me
trade?
finish.
No, no,
Let me
no,
finish.
no. Who are the 40 holy authors'
Yes.
names?
Okay.
What
So
are
you
they?
have So you have the people that were these holy men. You had like Matthew, John, Luke. You had Moses as well too. You had all these people that God was using.
No,
So now
I
calm down.
want you to give me 40
No,
names.
that's why I'm not giving you 40 names. It's over 40.
Okay, well you can't
Yes, I
even finish
can.
this, you can't
Yes, I
even finish
can.
this claim. No, you
Yes, I
cannot.
can. Yes,
You
I
said
can.
40 holy names of authors, and then
Absolutely.
you named the Gospels,
Yes, I
and
can.
none of the people that wrote the Gospel actually wrote the Gospel. There never were
Really?
disciples,
So who wrote
and
it?
Moses never existed either. So
Who wrote
who
it?
are the 40
Who
names
wrote
of
it?
these
Who
authors?
wrote it? Ma'am, you can't just say something just because the way you feel. Give
I'm
me
No,
names.
you
repeating what
said
you're
there
Okay,
were 40
saying. This is
authors.
what
but
your
here's the
words are.
thing.
I did not say this.
Every time I try to
You
say
said
something,
there were 40 authors and they were
but here's the
holy.
thing.
And you said Matthew, Mark, Luke, and then you got Moses.
But
And I'm
here's the
like, you're
thing.
naming everybody
I'm not being
that's in the
emotional.
Bible.
I'm not. I said
So
we.
you're
Okay. Do we not
using
have
the Bible as a
transcripts?
claim and it's not
Do we not have
working.
transcripts? Do we not have transcripts?
Hardcore, didn't he just get on us for saying anonymous? And
Do we
then
Yeah,
not
he
have
just
and
transcripts?
exactly. So
He
that's why
did.
I'm telling
Do we
him
not have
what are the
transcripts?
40.
saying anonymous. And
Do we
then
Yeah,
not
he
have
just
and
transcripts?
exactly. So
He
that's why
did
I'm telling
Do we
him
not have
what are the
transcripts?
40 names. And he don't even want to get the 40 names.
Because he can't. Because he
Because
can't.
you shut us all down and said, you don't know the answer. Let me give you the answer. And then I'm letting you talk, and all
Just
you're
give me an
doing is
answer.
naming three of the gospels in Moses.
Yeah.
Where
Okay.
are the remaining 36
Well,
names?
ma'am, here's the thing, though.
No, sir. Here's the thing. We're the 36 left
Okay,
people that named the Bible.
let me answer the question because you guys are kind of
No,
recording
answer
me.
the question.
Okay,
We're the
here's the
remaining
thing. I
36
don't know.
people at,
Here's the
sir.
thing. It's cool. I got you. I got
you
you.
either
Awesome.
give us the names
Okay, let
or
me
you
answer.
yield and say
That's
that we were
totally
right about
fine.
them being
That's
anonymous.
totally fine, bro. Okay, I don't know all of the names. I only know
You
some of
said you
them.
knew the
Because
names.
they're
Give us the
But that's
names.
anonymous.
okay, and that's perfectly fine. We
Give
can
us the
talk. But
names.
So why
here's the
did you
thing.
get on
Okay, so
us?
allow me to answer. Allow me to answer. At least I can be honest. So here's the thing.
But
You're
you're
not
not
No,
Let
being
me
being
but
let
you're
me
honest.
finish
not,
talking.
but
Let me
you're
finish
not
talking.
being
Let me finish
honest, Trey,
talking. Let me
because
finish
when
talking.
we said that the
We
names were
still have
anonymous,
encounters with
you
God.
shut us
Either
down.
or.
And then when you
Who you
gave
lucky
your
I'm not a
names,
mod, dude.
then you just got through sit there and said, okay, so let me be honest, I don't know
We
all the
still have
names.
encounters
So
with God
guess what? We're
regardless.
all in the same boat. They're your anonymous
We're not in
authors.
the same.
Nobody knows who they are.
No, ma'am. We do
So
know who they are.
that's completely flawed.
Pick up the name. And then I want you to tell me why it's false that people have account people that sound just like you. I want you to give me proof why they don't have that it's not encounters with God when it is. I have encounters with God before, and
What
because
are
you
you
don't
I'm
believe,
talking
not asking
about?
you about
I'm saying
any
this out of love. I'm saying
accounts.
this out of
I'm
love.
not asking you about
And
any
because you
accounts.
don't
I
believe,
said,
God's not going to reveal
what is
Himself
the
to you.
name of the God you serve? And you
God, His
said
name is God,
God.
Elohim
And
in
I
Hebrew,
said, now
Elohim.
prove that this God actually exists in reality. And all you're doing is giving me sources
Okay,
of
okay.
man-made documents.
What else you
And
want? You
then
want me
I'm
to lie to you?
asking you, where is the
Do you want me
proof
to lie?
outside of it being a man-made
Do you
document?
want me to lie to you?
You can do whatever you want
Okay, so
to.
I got a question. So I got a proof right here. I got proof. Proof to me that it's not to do anything. I'm sorry. The truth is always going to be revealed. So regardless if
Man,
you
you
want to
ain't
drop me or
saying
mute
no
me, it's
truth.
okay.
You full
That's
of crap. You
call
over
me.
here
Yes,
worshiping
yes,
yourself.
yes.
You're
That's
over here
fine.
trying to prove your ego
That's
correct.
fine. God
You
still
got on
exists.
us
That's
because we
okay.
said
That's
because we
okay.
said they were anonymous, and now it's okay for you
That's
to say that
okay.
they are
That's okay.
anonymous. You
That's
were
fine.
laughing at us when we told you who
I'm not
wrote the
laughing at
fucking
nobody.
Bible, and now you're trying to ego trip right now.
Whoa, we
You're
ain't gotta do
wrong.
that. Come on, chill out.
Lie on
Let's
me.
not do that.
Joshua, chill. Chill,
Don't
You
Joshua.
lie.
Just
talking to
hold
me?
on.
Don't lie on me. That's okay. Look,
Apollo,
you
you're
can
a
you can call.
liar, and you have no
Yeah,
answers.
Trey, you don't
Mute me.
we're
God
not
still
getting
exists.
anywhere.
It's okay.
We're not getting anywhere because you came in calm and now you're all bothered.
I'm not
Yeah, I
bothered. I'm
mean
just trying to talk. Y'all keep trying to talk
the
over me.
tempo in your speech has risen.
That's fine. What are you
So,
doing
I
today?
mean, I'm gonna give you a second to calm down, maybe gather all your thoughts together, and when you're ready to
Oh, I'm
engage
good.
without being all hot and bothered, you're free to do so. But I'm gonna introduce the next guest, and I'll come back to you.
I'm wasting
Joshua,
my time. I already talked to you.
Can I
God bless
get
you
your
all.
age for TikTok purposes and any beliefs you may have?
I'm 26.
Do you have any beliefs?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Okay,
There's
what is
something
the
I
name of the
obviously
God you serve?
Jesus Christ, who is the Father, the Word, and the Spirit.
Okay, what proof do you have that this God that you name Jesus is the all those things actually exist in reality?
All right, cool. With the archaeologists, what book have they been using for centuries now?
You don't have to ask any questions. This is your opportunity to prove
No,
that
I'm
they
just
actually
asking
exist.
because you said Moses don't exist. So I'm asking, what
Yeah,
book do
what?
they use to find these
No,
findings?
there is no proof that Moses
There is
exists.
proof. There is proof. There's actually Noah's
So where
Ark. There's
is it?
actually
Show us the proof, sir.
the altars and everything that Joshua built, the tablets of the curse of Yahweh, and all of these things. There's so many findings that they found. Even the
Okay,
caves
Find
that are
it
in the
and
Bible, they have
show
been
it.
where's your
found.
sources for this proof
What do you mean
that you're
sources? Is
naming?
it that hard to
Yeah,
find the sources?
you can say it because this is your
I'm
opportunity
asking you
to
a question. Is it
prove
that
your
hard to find
claim.
the sources? I don't understand why you're pretending like you don't know these sources.
So where are the sources of this tablets that you're
You're
talking
trying to
about
tell me
in
you
this
can't look
ark?
up Noah's Ark and find it? Is it that hard for you to find it?
So you
Stop
don't know the
over talking her,
sources?
Joshua.
Listen, no, because you lot are making up lies about the Bible
You're
and you're
over talking
blaspheming
Okay, so
against the Lord.
if I'm making up lies about the Bible, then this is your opportunity to prove I'm a liar. So where's the sources in your proof? You don't have to ask me any questions. You could be like, hey, you said this and I disagree with you because the source is that this is X, Y, and Z. Prove me not to be a liar. This is your opportunity.
Yeah, because you're not understanding. We already know of these so-called proof, and they all fall short. So if you have a source that proves them correct to be true, then you need to provide the source. Stop being lazy. You came up here saying all these, making all these claims. Show us, because even the Noah's Ark one, there is no proof of Noah's Ark, and you're probably gonna. I could think of what you're gonna bring out, but I don't want to assume.
They're
Y'all
going
come up
to
here so
run.
weak with these claims and be upset when somebody holds your feet to the.
The men of God, the children of God, they always run. You know why? Because they're still praying to a baby Jesus who's never grown up, and they're never going to grow up. And that's okay. You don't got to grow up because I did. But they do not want to grow up.
Not at all. They just want to come up here and say a whole bunch of stuff and that's be like, oh wow, we didn't know that. You're right. Yeah. No. We were believers too. We thought this
Exactly.
shit was true too. We tried to make sense of it and to prove it to ourselves that it was true, and it was